Hi, I'm Will Leach, author of Marketing to Mind States, and this is your Mind State Messenger. Today, I want to give you a little bit of a different kind of perspective on the way to think about equity and your point of sale marketing, or maybe your call to actions, and how they interrelate to give you long term sales success. So, a lot of times, I think that we think about emotional marketing and how important it is to get people to really like your ads. And if people just like your ads, they like your photo, that you're going to be able to increase engagement and thereby increase sales. But actually, this isn't really true. There's a fallacy that's out there in ad likability. And it actually came up from the ARF of all people that back in 1991, I believe, there's this massive research study that showed that when people like your ads, it correlates highly with sales. So what did every brand out there do? What did every marketing researcher do? Go figure out how to get people to like your ads. And so even when I was growing up in marketing research for the better part of 20 years, one of the key metrics I looked at was ad likability. Then about a decade later, not a lot of people knew this, but they went back to that data and found out there was a statistical error. And because of this error, there was no real correlation between people liking an ad and then actually people buying that product in the future. So what we find is that liking an ad is really overrated, guys, and it doesn't really predict buying. Now, is it good to have an ad that's likable? Of course, you should do that. However, don't think of this as being your key metric. And it kind of brings up a bigger, broader point. The industry is thinking backwards as it relates to advertising. Here's what most people think how advertising works. If I like an ad, it'll make me want to buy a product, right? So people imagine if I really think this is a great ad, it's really kind of funny, I'm going to go buy products. So they really focus on that. But really, in reality, we don't buy what we like what we buy. Let me put that in perspective. We don't buy what we like what we buy. Meaning that what we're constantly doing when we buy a product is looking to see if it helps us reach our goals. And when a product helps us reach our goals, we like it. There's a feeling, there's a natural emotional response to that. It made me feel good. It got me closer to whatever aspirational goal I have. And I created an association. And if I do that again and again, there's going to be a strong association with this brand helps me reach my aspirational goals. So you really can't like a product, truly like a product, until you've experienced it. Now, maybe new innovations has a slightly different thing you got to be worried about. But frankly, when you try to focus on your activations, your website, and you want people to like it, that does not necessarily mean they're going to buy anything. The number one thing you can do is get people to realize that your brand helps them reach their goals. Then if you can make it likable, then if you can make it kind of exciting, then go for it, right? So your goal, if you're building a website, if you are building any kind of point of sale or an activation in a store of some kind, you need to build long-term emotional and motivational associations, connect that your brand will help them reach their goals and actually have a product that does that. And if you do that again and again, when somebody has that need, or if they go and they see a point of purchase or they see a piece of creative, it will actually activate on that goal and remind them that your brand helped them reach their goal. That's what you want to do. Focus on making sure that people's goals are being communicated in your activation. And if you do that, they're going to naturally like your ad and your brand better. And that is just a really smart way of thinking about how point of sale and emotional marketing works. Don't be happy and funny or sad because you think that's an exciting way to engage with your consumer. Start with their goals, their wants, their narrative story, and build that relationship. And you're going to get long-term sales because you are using marketing that is helping you to build your brand using behavioral science. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Now hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see the latest videos to show you how to grow your brand or business using behavioral science.